Have you ever struggled to make a decision even if it's seemingly small? Then you might be experiencing a subconscious pattern of indecision. Hello and welcome to the clearing. So today's clearing is focused on indecision or difficulty making decisions. Napoleon Hill once wrote that indecision is the seedling of fear. And so what he meant by this is that when we hesitate to make decisions, the mind can begin generating more doubt, more uncertainty, and more reasons to stay stuck. So over time, indecision itself can become a pattern that keeps us from moving forward. So today we are going to clear the subconscious patterns that contribute to indecision so that we can connect with clarity and move forward feeling confident in our decisions. And so I have prepped our higher selves for this SRT clearing, but it does work best if you take a moment to open yourself and your higher self up to receiving this clearing. So I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in. And prepare to receive everything that is for your highest and best. And while you do that, I'm just going to take a quick moment here to verify that I'm prepped to work, yes, and is the group prepped to work, and the group being anyone who's watching this replay, this clearing for difficulty making decisions and indecision. Is everyone prepped to work? Yes. And so how long will it take to prep me to work? How long will it take to prep my high self to work? Thank you. How long will it take to prep the group to work? And how long will it take to prep the group's high self to work? Great, thank you. And what percent ego am I working with? Is that 1%? Is that correct? Yes, thank you. And what percent neutrality, please? It's 100%. Great, thank you. And are there any blocks, interference that needs to be cleared for us? No. And has high self set up a triple shield of protection around us today? Beautiful. All right, so spirit, just going to also double check who am I working with and who is the group working with? High self. Wonderful. Great. Thank you. All right, so as I mentioned before, our intention for this clearing is to clear indecision and difficulty making decisions. So we're just doing a real-time clearing here, clearing anything and everything that can be cleared here without research. And I've got my pendulum programmed. Whenever it's clearing or doing work, it will go in a circle and it moves in a certain specific direction when it is saying yes, as well as when it's saying no. And of course, this pendulum is connected directly to our higher selves and spirit. All right, thank you. So is that done? Yes. And so where do we need to go first today? So we're going to chart 2. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Are we going to the outside or the inside? We're going to the outside. And what is coming up here first for us? And so we've got affection and love. And so themes and challenges around affection and love. Is it affection, love, or both? It's both. All right. And so can it be cleared here? The theme and challenge? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask that we please go ahead and clear any themes and challenges around affection and love for the group. Allowing them to be open to giving love, receiving love, giving affection and receiving affection, embodying the essence and energy and vibration of love. And I'm also just going to ask here as well that we clear that heart center for everyone so that when they're tapping into making decisions, they're tapping into that heart-led energy. And so the decisions that are being made from the heart. Not from the mind, not from the ego, but from that space of the heart. And as part of that, I'm also just going to ask that we clear that heart space. Thank you. And so is that done? Yes. Is there anything else left on this chart? No. And where are we going to next, please? So blocks to positive expression. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Is it a program or is it an energy? It's a program. And so what is coming up? Where do we need to go here? We're going to the outside. All right, and so we have a block to wholeness. Is that correct? Yes. And can it be cleared without research? No. All right, and so we've got a program that's running that's that where we're feeling that we're blocked to being whole. Is that correct? Yes. Is that related to unworthiness and pieces like that? Yes. Okay, great, thank you. And so where do we need to go to research this program? Going to chart 4. Is this the correct chart? Yes. And so when was this program established, please? Present life already happened. Is that correct? Yes. Does it have past life roots? Yes. All right. And so who was do we need to research this past life? Yes. And so who was represented by the group? So what was the main character who's coming up here? So we've got a mother. Is that correct? Yes. And was it a high priestess, a mother in a family, or a mother superior? It was a high priestess. Is that correct? Yes. And was there a second character that needed to be identified here, that needs to be identified here? The answer is yes. And so we also have a group. Is that correct? Yes. And what was, do we need to know what type of group this was at this time? No. Was there hurt or harm in this past life? Yes. And so who was harmed? Was the mother harmed or was the group harmed? The mother was harmed. And what was the form of harm, please? Was it mental, emotional, or physical? Or all three? It was all three. And was it simple, serious, or resulting in death? And so it was serious. Do we need to know why she was harmed? Yes. Was she teaching, healing, or channeling? She was teaching. And so do we need to know what she was teaching? Yes. And so where do we need to go to find what this high priestess was teaching? And so is that chart 2? I'm just going to double check. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Outside or inside? Outside. And so she was teaching about career and work. Is that correct? Yes. All right. Do we need to know anything more about that? No. All right. So let's go back to, do we need to identify the energies involved in this lifetime? Yes. And so where do we need to go for that? We're going to 6A. Wonderful. All right, and so when we identify the energies, it's kind of the carryover energies from this past life that we may be experiencing in this current life. And so I'm just going to ask what energies are coming forward. And so we've got fatigue, we've got fear. What else here? Guilt. Are there any others? Yes. Where else do we need to go? I think we're going to the inside here. Doom, domineering, envy. Are there any others? No. All right, and so can these energies be cleared, please? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask that we please clear all these discordant energies on all levels, all layers, all minds, all bodies, all fields. Clearing and removing them and opening the group up to safety, security, worthiness, love, joy. Ease and peace. Opening everyone up to worthiness and the sense of feeling whole. And every positive word in the universe's largest dictionary, please. Thank you. So is that done? Yes. Have those energies been cleared? Yes. Is that enough to clear this life? Yes. Is that enough to clear this program? Yes. So I'm just going to ask that we please clear this program of blocks to wholeness. Clearing any belief that we may have that we're not whole, any belief that we may have that we're broken, any belief that we may have that we're not good enough, any belief that we may have that we're not worthy and not worthy of whatever it is we're trying to decide on. Thank you. And so is that done? Yes. Has that program been cleared for everyone here today? Yes. Excellent. All right. And so I'm just going to go back to this chart 6B. Is there anything else left on this chart? No. Where do we need to go here today? So the next step is we're going to chart 5. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Outside or inside? We're going to the outside. And what's coming up here for the group? And so desire and ambition. And so we have a negative motivation for desire and ambition. Is that correct? Yes. Can it be cleared here without research? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask that we please clear this negative motivation of desire and ambition. And of course, this is like a strong desire for success, achievement, or recognition. It can bring out competitiveness or a need to strive for more at the expense of well-being. And so we're just clearing this negative motivation. And sometimes our desire for something can affect our decision making. We can have our high ambitions and expectations, which clouds that judgment piece. Or it could be on the other side. It could be the flip side too. The low desire, low ambition, which makes it even more difficult to decide because you're not sure what you're deciding for. Whatever it is, we're clearing that here today. Opening everyone up to ease, confidence, empowerment, empowered decision making. And compassion for their self, compassion for self and understanding as you're navigating these important decisions. Thank you. And so is that done? Yes. Is there anything else left on this chart? Yes. Outside or inside? Going to the outside. Where to next? An appeasement. Is that correct? Yes. And so we have a negative motivation of appeasement. Can that be cleared here without research? Yes. And so we're going to clear that negative motivation of appeasement. And so how many of us here have made decisions to appease others versus a decision that is in alignment and is for ourselves, for our best interest? So we're clearing any desire to appease others through our decisions. We are clearing any subconscious programs around appeasement. And clearing this negative motivation and opening us up to Opening us up to, once again, worthiness. Opening us up to respect. Authenticity, and just opening everyone here up to, I just keep hearing the word empowerment, full empowerment, courage, confidence, resiliency, courage to make those decisions for ourselves, courage to rely on our own inner guidance rather than outsourcing our decision to others, seeking validation from others, or deciding with others' best interest at heart rather than our own. So thank you. So is that done? Yes. Is there anything else left on this chart? No. Thank you. And so where to next, please, Spirit? So we're going to chart 8B. Is this the correct chart? Yes. And where are we going to? So we're going to spirit level. Archetypes, is that correct? Yes. So can it be cleared without research? Yes. And so I'm just going to go ahead and ask that we please clear any pre-programming at the spirit level. The spirit level archetypes, clearing it from spirit through all 13 bodies and clearing all committees. Clearing and doing what needs to be done here for the group today. Thank you. Is that done? Yes. Is there anything else left on this chart? No. Where to next, Spirit, please? Chart 7. Where else do we need to go here? And so is this the correct chart? Yes. Are we going to the outside or the inside? We're going to the outside. And what are we clearing here, please? So we're removing blocks to direct healing. Is that correct? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask that we please remove any blocks to healing, seen and unseen, opening healing on all levels, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and specifically with respect to being able to make decisions. So I was tripping over my words there. I wanted to say effective decisions, but really what it is making decisions that are aligned with our true potential, our higher self, and what's in our highest and best. Thank you. Is that done? So I'm just going to ask, like, what % is the group open to direct healing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're great. Perfect. So that's the amount that we need to be. We're well over 100% open, which is what we need to be. And so I'm also just going to ask here too, what % is the group at this moment open to making decisions for themselves? And so we're at 70% right now. And so I'm just going to ask, like, what else do we need to clear? Is there anything else on this chart that needs to be cleared? No. Okay, great. So before we leave though, I'm just going to ask that we please assign healing committees to everyone here who is watching the recording. While we're doing this, I'm just going to make sure that we all have a healing committee assigned, a spiritual healing committee assigned. I'm going to ask that we apply all healing on chart 7 and also clear all nanobacteria and activate all levels of Reiki for everyone here today. Great, thank you. And so where else do we need to go to raise that openness to making decisions? I always forget that I have my extra notes. here. All right, thank you. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Outside or inside? Or can we actually clear all 8 on 10 first before we proceed? Yes. So I'm just going to ask that we please clear all 8 programs on chart 10 and erase beliefs, world energies, positive and negative, multiple souls, subconscious clutter, heart vows, curses, soul programs, and scarring. Clearing and removing these blocks, these programs, and replacing them with good, please. Great, thank you. Is that done? Yes. Is there anything else on this chart? Yes. Outside or inside? We're going to the outside. And what else is coming up to be cleared? We have clearing the cellular memory. Is that correct? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask that we please go ahead and clear the physical body. Clearing the physical body, cellular memory of all discordant and hurtful issues. And so clearing that cellular memory of any time where we've made a decision that has put us in danger. Any time that we have made a decision that has not panned out well, that has caused us to lose something, maybe lose a person, lose money, any situation where we've made that decision and it's resulted in less or lack. Our body remembers those things. Our body, to say it, but our body keeps the score, right? And so we're just clearing that cellular memory, taking with us, of course, all of the wisdom and the lessons that we've experienced from those decisions, but leaving behind that wounding, that fear, and that suffering. Thank you. And so is that done? Yes. Has the cellular memory been cleared? Yes. Is there anything else left on this chart? No. Where to next, Spirit? Going to chart 8A. And that's archetypes. Is this the correct chart? Yes. Are we going to the outside or the inside? We're going to the outside, please. And where do we need to go? We're going to the mystic archetype. Is that correct? Yes. And so I'm just going to ask, is there another archetype that needs to be cleared at the same time? No. So we're just doing the mystic right now. And what percent for the group is this mystic archetype activated? So it's activated at about 60%. Can it be cleared without research? Yes. So I'm just going to ask that we please go ahead and clear, heal, harmonize, balance, and bless the mystic archetype for everyone here in the group, restoring it to its full positive potential, clearing any faulty models, limitations, or perceptions of this archetype. And so the mystic archetype is about the urge for transcendence. It's aspects involving spiritual activities as well as escapist activities. And so we're clearing, healing, harmonize, balancing, and blessing this archetype for everyone. And I'm also going to ask at this time that we just restore that connection with Spirit as the group is navigating their own decisions that they need to make, restoring that connection to Spirit, allowing them to tap into that guidance of their higher self, the guidance of their soul. Thank you. Is that done? Yes. What percent is that mystic archetype activated now for the group? Great. Thank you. And is there anything else left on this chart? No. All right, so is there anywhere else that we need to go to help clear the indecision for everyone? No, and so I'm just gonna ask, what percent open is everyone to making decisions for their best interest, their highest self, their aligned life purpose, and it's 100%. All right, great. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just gonna go ahead and close out the clearing. And I'm going to invite you to take a few deep breaths and begin the integration process. Allowing the healing and the new way of being to sink in to all levels of your being. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Great, thank you. And so at this time, I would also like to call in angels of light and everyone's guides, guardian angels, well ancestors, and loved ones to help them, to help you. I'm going to talk to you in person right now to help you integrate this clearing with love, ease, and grace, and in the right and divine timing. And so it is. Thank you. Is that done? Yes. And so I hope this clearing served you and that you're able to make decisions now from a place of alignment, from a place of confidence, and for your highest and best and highest and good. And so I'll just also say that if you liked this clearing today, please like, subscribe, and follow and help me grow this community. And if you have any suggestions for the clearing topics that you would like to see for anything in the future, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear and I'd love to see. And thank you, and until next time.